Hey guys, so Bitcoin has dipped again. The entire market has dipped quite a good deal. Now, there's something I want to show you about confirmations and waiting to see the end of the dip, or waiting till when the price stabilizes. All right, now talking about confirmations, you can see that for two candles here on the 15-minute time frame, you can see there were some, there was a little buy pressure to turn the trend. But the buy pressure wasn't enough, and you can look at the volume down here. You can see that volume is not, first of all, it's quite small compared to the to the surrounding selling dominating volumes. And you can see that even though the buying pressure was more, this 30-minute period, what followed was a significant sell pressure. That means the selling pressure was still very strong. This means that you can't just wait for two green candles and then go into the trade. You have to look at other indicators like the RSI. What's the RSI saying? What's MACD saying? And then what is the general volume? Looking at the volume bars. Is that volume strong enough? Even though the buy pressure was more than the sell pressure for this 30-minute period, these two 15-minute bars here, do you see that they are smaller, generally speaking, than the previous sell pressure? So you have to wait for a significant engulfing candle, what we call a bullish engulfing candle, before you take the position, a long position, before you buy in. Or you have to wait for consecutive buying dominating volumes, so where the buy pressure is more than the selling pressure. So that's about confirmations for now. And then when people complain, oh, I bought the dip and then the dip dipped again, what do I do? Or what did I do wrong? I only bought the dip and then the dip is dipping again. Now you wouldn't know. How do you know? First of all, how do you know that this dip is going to happen? After this one, then we're going to have another dip here. Now, one of the things that would tell you is, look, there's still some buying pressure. I talked about cascading liquidations, because when people are in long positions on futures and all that, now they have liquidation prices that their trades get to. When the price gets to that liquidation price, they are liquidated. So as Bitcoin dips, it gets to a price point that is the liquidation price point of several traders' long positions, and then they are liquidated. And as they are liquidated, the price goes further down. That's what happens. So what you need to do is wait for a consolidation period like this, like what is going on right now. That's what has been going on from 9 p.m. last night, the 1st of June, till this very moment. And you can see there's a slight, increase in price. It's not too strong though, but it's there. So what you need to do is wait for that pressure. Patience is the name of the game. Wait. You're going to have to wait, okay? Your money doesn't always have to be locked in a trade. You can just decide to hold your stable coins and just relax. Just wait. Just wait for things to even out. It's as simple as that. Just wait. Have the discipline to wait, because you don't want to put your money into something that is still going to go down. You don't want to buy the top and then realize that price is still going down. So wait for this kind of consolidation period where price is moving sideways, where the sell pressure seems to have been, abated, and then things have evened out. So even though the volume is not too strong, you can see the volume for this period here, from this point here to this point, is really low. That means trading is not as strong as it was a couple of hours ago. It's really reduced. It's gone down. So what you need to do is now think about it, look at other indicators, and ask yourself if it's a good price point to enter. And another thing I like to show you here is, if you go to the 1 hour time frame, you can see that there is a support at that level, at that 29k level. It's a very strong support. Why? Because price has touched that point a number of times, at least 3-4 times in the past couple of days. Okay, so that's why that's a good position for price to settle at, or consolidate at. So you wait for price to get to a point that seems to be a good support area. Now it could be the 29k area, it could be anything, it could be the 28. So you just look at other support areas, go to the larger time frames, when in doubt zoom out, and then look for those support points. And that's what you should target. So don't just rush into a trade because price is dipping and you just jump in at any point. What exactly is that point? Is that point a serious support area? Is it a serious support area, or is it just another price point that you're just guessing and saying to yourself, oh, I think price is going to go up from here? That's not how trading works. Trading doesn't work like that. You don't just think something and then it happens. Okay, you need confirmation and you need technical analysis to take your decision. So this range seems to be a strong support range, and that's why it's holding at this point. All right, so take note of these things and happy trading. Are you going to buy the dip? I'm certainly buying the dip, but make sure you DCA into the dip, dollar cost average. All right, dollar cost average. That's another thing you need to think about as you buy into this dip.